Hello students, welcome back to this channel. In this video we are going to see class 12 physics, first lesson electrostatics. In this video series we have been looking into the 1 mark question and answers important points. This is the part 3 of this video series. Come on, let us continue with our lessons. If the electric field at a point is E vector, then the force experienced by the test charge Q naught is F vector is equal to Q naught into E vector. Then uniform electric field. It has same direction and constant magnitude at all points in space. In the case of uniform electric field, its direction remains the same and also its magnitude remains constant at all the points in space. Then non-uniform electric field. It has different directions or different magnitudes or both at different points in space. In contrary to uniform electric field, it has different directions or different magnitudes or both at the same time at different points in space. Then linear charge density. It is indicated by the Greek letter lambda. So linear charge density lambda is equal to Q by L. Q stands for charge and L stands for length. Its unit is coulomb by meter. In other words, C m power minus 1. Next point, surface charge density. It is indicated by the Greek letter sigma. So surface charge density sigma is equal to Q by A. Q stands for charge and A stands for area. So the unit is coulomb by meter squared. In other words, capital C m power minus 2. Then comes the volume charge density. Volume charge density rho is equal to Q by V. Here Q stands for charge and V stands for volume. So the unit becomes coulomb by meter cube. In other words, capital C m power minus 3. Let us continue with our studies. Okay. Next point is, for a positive point charge, the electric field lines point radially outward. Have a close look at this diagram. Here this dot represents the point charge and also it is positive in nature. So from a positive point charge, the electric field lines point radially outward. That is, the arrowheads are pointing outwardly. Next one, for a negative point charge, the electric field lines point radially inward. Here also have a close look at this diagram. Here this point stands for a negative point charge. Around this point there are field lines, but they are pointing radially inward towards the point charge. Next point. For an isolated positive point charge. What does it mean? There is a positive point charge around which there is no other charges are placed. Which one is called an isolated positive point charge? The electric field lines start from the charge and end at infinity. In the case of an isolated positive point charge, the electric field lines start from the point charge and they will end at infinity. Next point, for an isolated negative point charge. The electric field lines start at infinity or from infinity and end at the negative charge. This is quite opposite to the isolated positive point charge. Here the field lines start from the infinity and they get ended up at the negative charge. Next point. The electric field lines are more dense in a region where the electric field has larger magnitude. So, when we look at the diagram, we can find that the electric field lines are more dense. It means they are closer to one another in a region where the electric field has larger magnitude or where the electric field strength is more, and the electric field lines are less dense in a region where the electric field has smaller magnitude. The electric field lines are found placed farther apart from one another in a region where the electric field strength is less. So this is what the point says. With this video has come to an end. With another set of videos, let us meet in the next video.
Like, share and comment and subscribe our channel and click the bell button for more videos. Thank you.